or here?
I have actually. I've spent a lot of time in Thailand over the years between filming various Bollywood movies and doing a lot of the songs for Bollywood. Also doing a lot of the travel shows out of Australia and London, and then just personal holidays. And without a word of a lie, Thailand has always been probably my favourite country in the world. Yeah, I love it.
Have you been to this resort or this area, Natai Beach?
No, I haven't been to this particular area, and I haven't stayed at Aleenta, and it is just stunning. It is perfect for an occasion like this, and perfect for all of the celebrities that have been flown in from all over the world. It's very private, it's exclusive, and we've been changing pools and having little pool parties each afternoon at different people's villas. It's just heaven.
What do you think of the sort of setting, the beach? I mean, obviously the sea's quite rough, but I mean, it's quite exclusive, quiet area.
I'm a beach girl, and I try to. I live on the beach in Australia, on the Gold Coast, and I flip between Sydney for work and India and London and around. And this is, for me, the perfect setting to have any kind of a cocktail launch event with everybody here. It's very laid back, it's cruisy, the beaches are lovely here, and the weather's just been stunning.
You went out on the boat trip as well with Wahoo, I think, to Koh Kai or Egg Island.
Yes, we did. We did a lot of snorkeling and bounced around on the trampoline, and little fish nibble our fingers in the water. And it's just, it's amazing to be here and to have such a diverse range of people, from comedians and actresses, all kind of congregate here. It's a bit of a dream come true. I have to pinch myself sometimes and go, honestly, I am so lucky with all the TV shows and films that I do around the world that I get to go to amazing places.
Right. Well, you've done some pretty dangerous stuff. I mean, we know you from Who Dares Wins, like jumping off buildings and cliffs. And what was the most dangerous one you've done? Tell us.
Well, it came up today actually because the guys were jumping off the top of the boat, and they said, "Come on, Tanya, get up here and do it." And I said, "Oh," and I was just having a drink or sitting down with the girls. Come on, stop being a wuss." And I turned around and I said, "Hello, I jump off 17-story buildings for a living. I'm not afraid of jumping off the end of the boat." And they all kind of went, "Oh yeah, that's right, you do all those crazy things."
You did jump off.
I didn't in the end. No, I didn't actually. I just kind of went, "No, you guys go to it." Probably one of the scariest things for me, I guess, was walking between a plank between two hot air balloons, and they were up at a couple of thousand feet, and you can't control hot air balloons, so they were moving around, and I was kind of walking out in the middle and ended up falling, and it was quite dangerous. And some days when you're filming, things can go horribly wrong, but we just film it anyway and show it on air, and I'm scared of everything.
I guess you have a good insurance program.
Yes, and a lot of scars and injuries, and always a lot of bruises. And then oddly enough, going into Bollywood movies, and the last film that I did there was an action film.
That's quite a contrast, isn't it? I mean, what type of movies were these?
Well, it's probably, for example, here in Thailand on the AXN network, Who Dares Wins has been shown for many, many years on the network for about, 11 years, I think now. And because of that, it means it gives me a great opportunity to go and work in many, many countries. And India was one, so I focused on that because no foreigner at that point had ever conquered Bollywood. And so Who Dares Wins was massive in India. I was going in there a lot doing PR tours and new versions of Who Dares Wins. Fell in love with Bollywood and thought, right, I'm going to put my mind to it and do what no other foreigner has done. So to do it, I literally gave up my career and life around the world and moved into India because it's a very difficult industry to get into. And I was lucky enough to break into it, and I did 4 films in my first year, and one of them, Salam Namaste, has been a huge success story, and I was very lucky to be part of it.
I read it's been seen by 3 billion people. That's in the cinemas, right?
Exactly. Well, it's a lot of people don't quite understand that even outside of India, Bollywood is the biggest film industry in the world. It's not only within India. So the ticket sales for a Hollywood movie statistically sit at about 1.2 billion, whereas when it comes to Bollywood, it's 2.2 billion ticket sales around the world. So that makes it 1 billion viewers bigger than Hollywood when it comes to cinema sales. That's crazy.
So you're a superstar now in India. Were you speaking in Indian Hindi languages? Or
well, that's a very good question. Everybody asks that. Most of the films are done in Hindi, which you have various, you have Tollywood also, which are the Tamil movies, but Bollywood's Hindi. And for me, I speak a little Hindi, but they usually make a joke of the fact that I can't understand what everybody else is saying, and so it's written in as a bit of a comedy act for me. But I speak in English in the movie, so I don't play an Indian girl, I just play a foreign, because I'm half Italian Australian.
Okay. Well, that brings us back to here, this comedy festival. I mean, you wouldn't call yourself normally a comedian, would you?
No, not a comedian. Although I do actually film a lot of comedy movies, so there is that crossover there. That within a Bollywood film, there's always the love story and then the comedy aspect of them that makes them work. And so 4 comedy films now with Bollywood, and then I guess also having a big presence amongst the Thai people with Who Dares Wins makes it that I'm very lucky to be invited in here for the festival.
Going to Bangkok, obviously, after this R&R.
Wouldn't miss it.
This is the best part, isn't it?
Well, I guess it's a wonderful way to, shall I say, entice, invite, and spoil everybody that has been invited in for the World Comedy Film Festival, is to have us all here to get to know each other for a couple of days in Phuket, enjoy the sun and the beaches, and then put us off to work in Bangkok the next week.
But you'll come back again, I hope.
Oh, absolutely. Been to Thailand many times and Phuket, and you'll see me around.
All right, well, thanks for talking to us, Tania.
Absolute pleasure.
Pleasure to see you.